Well, a very good morning, everybody, for Tuesday, the 22nd of September. Well, at the moment, we have a sort of a changing picture coming. Sort of autumn is on its way, and the last of summer, as what we've been having for the last week, is slowly creeping away. Though, in some respects, considering the fact it's been barely soarable for the last almost a fortnight, I think potentially a slight welcome change, maybe some better conditions, especially for ridge flying later in the week. But for today, sort of light southwesterlies increasing to moderates and fronts coming in from the west, not really bringing anything that will affect flying too much today, but into tomorrow we will see the effects of a cold front and then a low pressure in by Thursday, potentially a bit of thunder and lightning involved with that too. But yes, for today, southwesterly and fronts encroaching from the west and probably a bit more cloud coming. The winds, we've been having sort of northerlies and northeasterlies for a reasonable amount of time now, but now around to a southwesterly, looking somewhere in the region of about 15 to 20 knots. And that's going to be fairly consistent through the day, but increasing. So at the moment, appreciate it's quite light, but it will get up quite reasonably early. The public forecast is showing, if I click the right thing, that as well, you can sort of see light southerly, moderate visibility, increasing to more noticeable southwesterlies as the day goes on, probably peaking at about 10, gusting 15 on the ground. But yeah, slightly more at flying heights. On the satellite picture, fairly clear over us and to the north and east. Out to the west, you can see the effects of those fronts coming in, and we will start to see a bit more in the way of upper cloud as the day goes on. There's also, as you can see, a reasonable amount of upper cloud out to the west as well, over the western coast of Ireland. Not too much in the way over the country at the moment, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of cirrus about. Top temperatures today, before we get anything too noticeable in the way of a southwesterly, probably reaching about 21, 22 degrees. Dew points. If people can hear the banging, they're building the Wendy house again, I think. Sort of dew points around 10 or so. And top meteo is showing for today as a brief soarable window, sort of early afternoon, as we get a little bit more instability coming off the front that is approaching. At 11 o'clock, we have barely soarable, maybe weak thermals to 1,500, 2,000 feet. But by about 2:30, we'll probably see a bit of cumulus coming through, climbs maybe up to 2,500, 3,000 feet, but not too much better than that. We may also get a bit of a sea air influence, remembering that this time of year is when the sea is at its warmest. So the temperature difference is there. So yes, maybe an opportunity there to do a little bit of soaring, better out into the north, but unfortunately we're just not going to get quite that far really with the energy we've got down in the south. We can see that on the forecast here, 3,000 feet topping out at, and climbs maybe 1.5, 2 knots. And as you can see, increasing southwesterly wind, and top temperature about 23. At the moment, Farnborough, we have light southwesterly and increasing as day goes on, and a bit of haze. I'll just see if David's site is up and running, because I know it's been struggling a little bit over the last couple of days. Note the image is not current, and I don't think we've got any weather data either at the moment, I'm afraid. I'll have to have a chat with David to see what's going on there. Airspace-wise, the usual Farnborough, Solent, Boscombe stuff active. I believe there's more drone activity in the Boscombe area. 27 Fairford active all day, and other than that, I believe maybe an air display. Little Granston, is that? Yes, Little Granston air display. So that's all month. Okay, that's helpful. So yeah, nothing too much in the way from there. Okay, operationally, we are going to be on 2-3. I appreciate it's a bit light at the moment, but the southwesterly is going to increase, and I don't like changing runways. So we'll go on 2-3 for the day. No jet movements as far as I'm aware, and no Navajos as far as I'm aware yet, but never be surprised. A few more jet movements over the next couple of days or so, but they'll play with the bad weather and we'll play with the good weather. Other than that, as always, hands, face, space, and all of that gig. If we could just keep an eye on what we're up to in the clubhouse as well. That sometimes I do find there's a few more chairs left around one table. I won't be afraid to move those to make the spacing right. We've got to do our bit here at Lasham. Anyway, I will see you on the air for today, or I might see you a bit later in the week. Bye for now.